Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share a poem, An Old Woman, which was written by Arun Kolatkar. Arun Kolatkar, born on 1st November in the year of 1932, Kolhapur, British India, is an English poet and who wrote both in English and Marathi. His notable works are Jejuri, is a famous pilgrimage and is a collection of 36 books, 36 poems, and he was awarded by Sahitya Academy Award and Commonwealth Prize. He died in the year of 2004 at the age of 71 in Pune, Maharashtra. Coming to the poem, An Old Woman, written by Arun Kolatkar, is a poem, and in this poem, actually it focuses on the two characters, an old woman and a tourist. Actually, a tourist is the poet. This poem is explained and is by a second person narrative for the better understanding of readers and to involve more in this poem. And this poem, the main theme of this poem is keeping what is important in perspective. And this poem is of 11 stanzas with 3 lines each. We'll call as 11 triplets. And this poem is a experience and the personal experience of the poet Arun Kolatkar at the pilgrimage Jejuri, where the deity Kandoba is worshipped. Actually, this poem is written of his experience, and with his old woman. There is an old woman at the place, Jejuri at the place, and the old woman clutches a tourist, a slave, and tags along with him, for she wants a 50 paisa coin. Actually, she is in need of 50 paisa. In this poem, she is considered a beggar, but actually, she is not a beggar. And for these 50 paisa, she don't want a 50 paisa to take it free. She offers the tourist to show him the horseshoe shrine, and the tourist already he have visited that place and he refuses to go with her and to see that place. Then the old woman tightens her grip and hobbles along, not giving up. She don't want to give up, and she clings to him like a bird, a prickly seed pod that clings to clothes. By this, the tourist, irritated by this persistence, the tourist decides to face her. The tourist decides to face her with a air of finality, and he decides to face her with air of finality. Hereby, he wants to put an end of this farce. So he starts facing her, and he presumes that no nonsense reaction will deter her. But the old woman starts questioning what else an old woman can do. Here, the tourist, reduces himself and he awakens there. He says that he sees her, the two eyes were sunken and like a bullet holes. Her face is cracked and totally the start reality that it's the narrator allows him to see her at a closer quarters. When he turns to look at her face is shocked. By seeing her face, he gets shocked, and there are the two eyes sunken. There are like bullet holes. Her skin is wrinkled, and cracks begin to appear around her eyes, spread behind her skin. He feels that everything is falling apart, everything is cracked. By this, and she was compared with the cracks spread behind her skin to the hills and the sky. There is a and the sky, and there is a catastrophe that the hills crack, the temples crack, and the sky falls and shatters like a sheet of glass. But the old woman stands. There is a symbol of all-round degradation. The narrator feels ashamed and is reduced to small change. By seeing her and by her question is reduced, he is awakened, and he started to realize himself. In a moment of realization, the narrator himself reduced in a self-esteem, is awakening to a real world. He awakens to the real world, and by seeing her, he tries to help. He takes from his pocket a paisa of coin and he gives her to whatever the kind she asked, 50 paisa kind. The tourist, the narrator, the poet gives her the 50 paisa coin, and there the realization appears. In this way, the theme highlights in this poem, the theme what is important in perspective highlights by the poet Arun Kolatkar. Thank you. Keep watching my channel.